Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Anker and why it is continuing to increase over time. We saw just today a 2.39% increase in the last 24 hours. If we go to the last week span, we do see a very large 85% increase. In the last month, we obviously see the very large 518% increase in the last month alone. Obviously, most altcoins did a similar process here. We see in the last year an 11,000% increase on Anker as Anker continues to do big things. Obviously, the market cap right now at that $1.1 billion, and that volume in the last 24 hours at that 438.9 million. And we also have that circulating supply at 7 billion Anker. So before we actually jump into the Anker price chart itself and do an analysis and kind of get you guys predictions for April, May in 2021, let's take a look at the actual use of Anker and what it is. Before we get started, I also want to say, guys, I am not a financial advisor. I will never give you guys financial advice, so always do your own research. Anker is an Ethereum token that powers Anker, a Web3 infrastructure cross-chain staking DeFi platform that aims to make it easy and affordable for anyone to participate in blockchain ecosystems by building dApps, hosting nodes, or staking. The Anker token that can be used to pay for services on the Anker platform, such as node development and API services. Participate in one or on-chain governance and also act as insurance for network participants. So there is a lot of uses here, obviously, with Anker, and there's a lot of utility behind this coin and token itself. If we take a look at their website, we can see that our ETH2 staking solution has launched. So you can visit their ETH2 staking, and they talk about how it's staking simplified. Anker provides decentralized staking services for Ethereum 2.0. Anker's I can't ever say this, ETH2 staking protocol and platform combines staking and DeFi, implementing elements from traditional staking with non-custodial management, micro pools, instant liquidity, and decentralized governance. If we take a look, there's a plenty of amount of ETH staked right now with Anker. Over 2,350 stakers currently, staking on the Anker website. So this is obviously a big deal. A lot of people staking and, finding very good use in staking. So why stake with Anker? Well, Anker's ETH2 staking solution provides the best user experience and highest level of safety, combined with an attractive reward mechanism and instant staking liquidity through a bond-like synthetic token called ATETH. So we go to the micro pool. We do see stake as little as 0.5 ETH and pool with other stakers while enjoying the same ROI. You can also see staking liquidity, security, and staking manager. There's a lot going on with the staking itself. You can always move this around. And if you go to 68 ETH, you can see that's $133,000. You get that yearly earning of $9,393 if you connect your wallet, which is actually very easy on this website as well. Access Anker's ETH2 staking services and ATH here. You can actually do so on Uniswap, SushiSwap, MetaMask, and Trust Wallet, and so on and so forth. So there is a lot about Anker that you can take a look at. Down at the bottom there is an FAQ, so if you want to learn more of these terms, maybe ATETH or micropools, what are micropools, what is staking liquidity, none of those are bad questions, and I'm not going to go over every single question for you guys. So definitely take a look at the website if you're interested in buying Anker or keeping a hold of Anker. Definitely get the vision of what they're trying to accomplish here and kind of understand what Anker is all about. We support more than 40 blockchain protocols for staking or developing purposes. This contains things like Binance, Celo, Ethereum, Polkadot, Bitcoin, EOS, Avalanche, Blockstack, Tron, Matic. So a lot of these are coins we've talked about on this channel specifically in length because they are big potential coins. So the fact that they have partnerships with these is obviously a big deal, and you can connect to Web3 in minutes, they say. They have staking nodes, developer APIs, and then also the enterprise solutions. So if you can continue down just a little bit longer, you do see 8,000 plus nodes deployed currently, trusted by blockchain pioneers around the world, and just really some big names here. So it includes things like Compound, Harmony, Scale. These are all names that we have talked about here on the channel as well. Avalanche, Binance, Matic, Polkadot, just big names. And like I said, there's a lot to really learn about Anker. If you take a look at their website, I would definitely suggest doing so. But let's take a look at the price chart yet again and give you guys price predictions for the end of April, May, and 2021. So right now we do see it about 16 cents. Let's give it a refresh, see if we can get the most recent up-to-date price. It does still look like it's at that 16 cent range. So let's see, let's give a price prediction for the end of April, May in 2021. So right now in the last 24 hours, it has done a lot of jumping up and down, but you can get a little bit more of a view of what's actually occurring here if you go to the 1 month span. So guys, I will say, if you want to join the Discord community, there is a lot of crypto like-minded people like me and you on the Discord community. It's going to be linked in the description below, and then you can also join and follow me on Twitter. I will try to tweet the most recent up-to-date information on there as well. If you haven't already, leave a like on the video as we continue through. Let's get these predictions rolling. So I think Anker, obviously, with this huge increase that we saw from March 24th all the way up to its all-time high at that 22.5 penny range, we do see it kind of dropping back down and trying to stabilize. Obviously, with a correction and a stabilization like this, you're going to see an increase coming very soon, hopefully. With something with potential like Anker, I don't see much of a dip coming. We could also see a little bit of a correction continue to occur. However, I don't see a massive dip incoming. I think this is our new range of stabilizing around that 14 to 16 cent range. So we'll see what happens. I think we will continue to increase, like I said. And because of that, I think April could be a big month for Anker. I see Anker as, one of those coins that has that it has a large potential behind it, let's be honest. If you go take a look at the website and see all the infrastructure and the Web 3.0 that they're working with and the staking that's available to you, a lot of utility behind this token, and because of that, I see Anker pushing that 25 to 30 cent range by the end of April. I know that's it's a pretty large jump for just 1 month, but I definitely think it's possible. Obviously, we saw a huge jump in March. I don't think it'll be quite as large. Going from I guess what we start with less than 3 cents, and now we're at we jumped all the way up to 22.5 pennies or 22.5 cents. That's a pretty crazy increase. Obviously, I don't see it quite that large. However, I do see it 25, 30 cents is a very, very reasonable possibility. I think we could hit around that new all-time high, around that 30 cent range, and stabilize back down around that 25 cent range. Now we move on to May. I think May, we continue at a similar pace. We, make way around that 40 to 45 cent range. New all-time high could be very close to that 50 cent range as well. And then I see us stabilize back down to about 42, 43 cent range. I think, this, like I said, this coin has a lot of potential behind it. And because of that, I do see the next 2 months being very big for Anker. A lot of people have been asking about it. If you can get in at a safe spot, I would say it is one of those coins willing to at least add to your watch list and maybe purchase at a good dip. There could always be a dip. I know I said this was probably going to stabilize and then increase. However, if there is a dip, that could be the dip worth buying. Obviously, I don't see it dipping below, that 6 to 8 cents. I don't see that happening. However, anything can happen. It's cryptocurrencies. That's why you always do your own research on this kind of stuff. But because the volume where it's at and the market cap is where it's at as well, I do see we have potential for growth. And because of that, by the end of 2021, I could see Anker definitely be coming around that 65 to 75 cent range. I think it could do much more. I think an all-time high around 95 cents to $1 is possible. A lot of people are shooting for that dollar range for Anker right now, and I definitely think by the end of 2021, we will have a fair shot at that. I think a stabilization around that 90 cent range is definitely possible as well. But 60 to 65 cents is definitely something I see very, 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 very as a realistic price prediction. I think we'll easily, jump over that 60, 65 cent range and hopefully push closer to that dollar range around that 90 cent range as well. So that is going to be my price prediction for Anker. I think we are going to continue to see some growth on Anker and have a better idea of where Anker is going to lie within the rest of 2021 within the upcoming months. So we will continue to do some brief checks on Anker and some quick overviews and price predictions on Anker is definitely a healthy thing. Obviously, a lot of things change daily on cryptocurrency, so I'll always try to give you guys the most recent up-to-date price predictions with the information provided to me with obviously the price charts as well. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for today's video. If you like the video, definitely like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and turn the notification bell on because we do a lot of videos here, so you want to get notified so you can get that information as quickly as possible so you don't miss out. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on Crypto Profit, and I will see everyone in the next video. Thanks.